What makes a hospital successful today? Is it advanced technology, experienced doctors, or something more? To answer that, let's explore how LANKA Hospitals has developed and executed its strategy to create long-term success. We'll start with a quick overview of the company. LANKA Hospitals Corporation plc is one of the Sri Lanka's leading private healthcare providers and operates the country's first purpose-built private tertiary care hospital. The hospitals commenced operations in 2002 under the Apollo Hospital brand and later became LANKA Hospitals. Over the past 2 decades, it has grown beyond a single hospital into an integrated healthcare provider with diagnostic laboratories, pharmacy services, specialized centers of excellence, and a healthcare learning academy. The company's vision is to be the foremost and preferred private healthcare facility in the country and a preferred destination for medical tourism in the region. Its mission is to provide cost-effective health care of international standards while maintaining exceptional quality and compassion. Rather than viewing this as a simple statement, they clearly communicate the organization's strategic direction. LANKA Hospital is not aiming to become the cheapest healthcare provider. Instead, it wants to become the most trusted provider through quality, innovation, and patient-centered care. Before analyzing the company's strategy, it's important to understand the environment in which it operates. Strategy does not develop in isolation. Organizations continuously respond to their external environment. To evaluate this, we can apply the PESTEL analysis framework. First, political factors. Healthcare is a highly regulated industry, so hospitals must follow government policies and healthcare regulations. Next, economic factors. Inflation and rising healthcare costs have increased operating expenses, especially because many medicines and medical equipments are imported. For social factors, Sri Lanka has an aging population and lifestyle diseases are becoming more common. This increases the demand for quality healthcare services. Looking at the technology, rapid advances in medical technology encourage hospitals to invest in modern equipment and digital healthcare solutions. For environment factors, there is a growing focus on sustainability and reducing the environmental impact of healthcare operations. Finally, legal factors. LANKA hospitals must comply with healthcare regulations and maintain strong corporate governance to ensure quality and patient safety. A good strategy is not built only by understanding the market. It also depends on whether an organization has the resources and capabilities to deliver its strategic objectives. Now let's look at LANKA Hospital's internal strengths using the VRIO framework. This framework helps us identify whether the company's resources can create a competitive advantage. As we can see, brand reputation, skilled employees, advanced technology, financial strength, and clinical expertise meet all 4 VRIO criteria. This means they are valuable, difficult for competitors to copy, and well managed by the organization, giving LANKA hospitals a sustainable competitive advantage. Service quality is also an important strength, but because competitors can improve their own services, it provides only a temporary competitive advantage. Overall, LANKA Hospitals has a strong internal foundation that supports its long-term success. Understanding the company's resources naturally leads to the next question. What competitive strategy has LANKA Hospitals chosen? Let's look at LANKA Hospital's business strategy using Porter's generic strategy. As shown in the matrix, the companies follow a broad differentiation strategy, meaning it serves a wide range of patients while offering services that stand out from competitors. This is achieved through clinical excellency, advanced technology, a better patient experience, specialized centers of excellency, and medical tourism. Instead of competing on low prices, LANKA Hospitals competes by providing high quality, innovative, and patient centered healthcare. This strategy helps the hospital build trust and maintain a strong competitive position. LANKA Hospitals is growing its business using the ANSOF matrix. The company is expanding its existing services by growing its pharmacy and laboratory networks. It is also developing new services such as specialized treatments and digital healthcare solutions. At the same time, LANKA Hospitals is reaching new markets through medical tourism and introducing new businesses like LANKA Lifeline and LANKA Care. So far, our analysis suggests that LANKA Hospitals has selected a clear differentiation strategy supported by valuable internal resources. However, having a good strategy alone does not guarantee success. Many organizations fail not because they choose the wrong strategy, but because they fail to execute it effectively. Therefore, the next step is to evaluate how LANKA Hospitals transform its strategy plans into measurable actions. This timeline shows how LANKA Hospitals executed its strategy from 2024 to 2025. In 2024, the company focused on improving clinical excellency and patient safety, investing in technology and infrastructure, and introducing GovPay to make payments more convenient. In 2025, it expanded its services through LANKA Lifeline for home health care and LANKA Care for elder care. Overall, these initiatives show consistent strategy execution with a focus on better healthcare services and innovation. When we analyze these initiatives together, we can notice another interesting pattern. LANKA Hospitals rarely appears to wait until competitors introduce new healthcare services. Instead, it frequently invests early in advanced technology and specialized treatment facilities. For this reason, I believe the organization generally follows a first mover strategy in selected healthcare services. Being an early adopter allows the hospital to strengthen its reputation, attract high specialized consultants, and build patient trust before competitors develop similar capabilities. However, I also think management has been careful not to pursue innovation simply for publicity. Most investments appears to support the company's long-term objective of becoming Sri Lanka's preferred private healthcare provider rather than choosing short-term trends. The next area I evaluated was how LANKA Hospitals has expanded its business. First, through organic expansion. By growing its pharmacy and laboratory networks, developing the learning academy, establishing centers of excellency, and introducing more specialized services. Second, the hospital has built strategic alliances through international partnerships, knowledge sharing, technology transfer, and medical tourism collaborations. Together, these innovatives have helped LANKA Hospitals strengthen its capabilities, expand its service, and support long-term growth. The final aspect of my analysis is whether LANKA Hospitals has aligned its people leadership, and organizational culture with its business strategy. In healthcare, even the best technology cannot deliver excellent patient care without skilled and motivated employees. People are one of Lanka Hospital's greatest strengths. The company invested over 24,900 training hours to develop executives, managers, and frontline staff. It also focuses on succession planning to prepare future leaders and ensure the right people are in key positions. To maintain high standards of patient care, the hospital follows a clinical risk management framework that promotes patient safety and continuous improvement. Overall, strong leadership, teamwork, and a people centered culture help Lanka hospitals deliver high quality health care and support its long term success. Here we can highlight some of the key initiatives introduced by Lanka hospitals in 2024 and 2025. The analysis has shown that Lanka hospitals has developed a clear differentiation strategy, invested in valuable resources, and executed that strategy consistently. However, the real test of any strategy is not how impressive it sounds, but whether it creates measurable results. When compared the 2024 and 2025 annual reports, we can find clear evidence that the organization has strengthened its overall performance. Revenue increased from approximately 13.7 billion rupees in 2024 to 14.5 billion rupees in 2025, representing a growth of around 6%. More importantly, profit after tax increased from approximately 1.34 billion rupees to 1.94 billion rupees, which represent significant increase in approximately 45%. For me, the most important observation is not the revenue growth itself. What stands out is that profit grew much faster than revenue. This tells us that Lanka Hospitals was not simply treating more patients. Instead, the organization appears to have improved operational efficiency, managed its resources more effectively, and generated greater value from its existing capabilities. Another positive sign is that the company continued investing in medical technology, specialized healthcare services, and digital transformation while maintaining profitability. Many organizations reduce invest during difficult economic periods, but Lanka Hospitals continued investing on the future. I believe this demonstrates management's confidence in its long-term strategy rather than focusing only on short-term financial results. These are few recommendations from my end. First, continue investing on digital transformation by expanding AI, telemedicine, and integrated patient system. Second, expand medical tourism through more international partnerships and specialized healthcare services. Finally, continue investing in human capital by developing leaders, retaining talented employees, and promoting continuous learning. These initiatives will help Lanka Hospitals create long-term value and maintain its competitive advantage. So, after analyzing Lanka Hospitals, one thing became very clear to us. The company's success is not based on just one factor. It isn't just because they have advanced technology or experienced doctors. It's because all the pieces fit together. They understand their environment, invest in the right people, adopt new technology, maintain strong clinical governance, and most importantly, execute their strategy continuously.
Thank you for listening.